Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Hoover along with Diane Lee. We start tonight with continuing coverage of the upcoming South Carolina primary as Democratic candidates circle the state in hopes of gaining your vote.
They have been everywhere, and we have team coverage on the election tonight with 7 News' Asia Wilson checking out a problem with the absentee ballots as Henry Coburn visited with Pete Buttigieg earlier today.
But first, let's get to our Gordon Dill, who is in the Spartanburg studios tonight with a look at the 7 News and Emerson College poll results. Gordon.
Oh, we've got a lot of interesting stuff to break down from our exclusive poll. As you said, Ben, partnered with Emerson College. We tried to get a snapshot of the Democratic voters ahead of Saturday's primary. And our whole poll was conducted Wednesday and Thursday after the debate in Charleston. So this is our first accurate look at how that debate may have shaken up the race, where things stand right now. Let's get right to it. Our poll shows former Vice President Joe Biden with a commanding lead among South Carolina Democrats. 41% of Democratic voters named him as their first choice. Second place is the national frontrunner. You see Bernie Sanders here at roughly 25% support, and rounding out the top 3 here, Pete Buttigieg. He's got about 11.1%. Important because in South Carolina, as with the rest of the states, under Democratic Party rules, you need 15% votes to qualify for any delegates from the state. Our poll found only Biden and Sanders above that threshold. Right behind Mayor Pete here, we have Tom Steyer. Now, this is a man who invested heavily in this state. He's getting about 11% of support. And as you'll see here, no other candidate enters double digits in our poll. Margin of error here is about 4%, 4.1%. So there can still be some change in these rankings, but even inside that margin of error, Joe Biden would have a commanding lead according to our exclusive polling. Tonight and over the next day, we've got a ton of new information profiling this Democratic electorate and what they want to see from these candidates. We're posting these results right now at WSPA.com and much more from our poll throughout the evening right here. Diane.
Thank you, Gordon. And 2 days before the Democratic primary, we are learning some absentee voters in Greenville County have yet to receive their ballots through the mail. 7 News reporter Asia Wilson has been investigating this issue all day. So, Asia, tell us about what you've learned.
Well, it's not just 1 or 2 people missing their absentee ballots. According to the Greenville County Election Commission, nearly 400 people are having this problem. Now, the Greenville County Election Commission leaders say the problem was caused by their mailing company, Sea Change Election Services, who was sent a request for ballots for both the Greenville sheriff election and the presidential election. Election leaders believe the presidential ballots fell through the cracks. However, the director of the election voter registration in Greenville says people will still be able to vote if they take action now.
They're in town, they have the opportunity still to show up at their polling place and cast a ballot. It'll be a provisional ballot, and as long as we don't get the absentee vote back, you know, we can count that provisional ballot.
Now, for voters who are out of town, the commission is handling their votes on a case-by-case basis. If you are going to be away, leaders are encouraging you to contact that election office immediately so they can work through those issues and make sure that your vote does count. In Greenville, Asia Wilson, 7 News.
Thank you, Asia. And Sea Change Election Services says they are attempting to mail out those ballots this week, so some voters may be receiving those ballots. If you do get yours in the mail, they need to be at the elections office by 7 p.m. this Saturday.
And let's keep our election coverage going by going to our reporter Henry Coburn, who today attended a Pete Buttigieg roundtable in Greenville. So, Henry, it's our understanding that this event was focused on health equity.
Yeah, that's right, Ben. So the Pete Buttigieg actually met with healthcare providers from the African-American community in the church you see here behind me, the Nicholtown Church. And an interesting thing to note is that it was closed to the public, and several people walked up to me and told me they were pretty disappointed that they couldn't get inside to hear what he had to say or ask him any questions. Now, he says part of his platform is to make healthcare more fair and easily accessible to everyone, especially minorities. He also discussed things like his plan to establish a health equity task force in his first 100 days, addressing biases in healthcare, health problems caused by housing discrimination, his plan to cap pricing on medications, and his infrastructure investment plan.
Whether it's economic issues or health issues, sometimes I find they're being talked about like they're the result of these cosmic, impersonal forces out there, when really they're the result of decisions that were made in white buildings in Washington, D.C. And I believe if we make different decisions, we will experience different outcomes.
Now, Buttigieg's campaign says his next stop is going to be in Rock Hill at 6 o'clock tonight for a town hall meeting. In Greenville, I'm Henry Coburn, 7 News.
Bernie Sanders is also in the upstate today. He'll be holding a rally at Wofford. That begins at 7:30 tonight. Our Ann Maxwell will be at that event. She joins us at 5:30 to talk about that.
And tomorrow we'll have coverage of other presidential candidates visiting the area. Former Vice President Joe Biden will be in Spartanburg for a community event at Wofford College. Doors open at 6 and that event starts at 6:30. Elizabeth Warren will be at the Rutherford in Greenville holding a Get Out the Vote launch at 1:15 and doors for that open at 12:45. Also Friday, President Trump will be in Charleston at the North Charleston Coliseum and Performing Arts Center at 7 o'clock. Most of these events do require tickets. You can find info on that on WSBA.com. You'll also find a lot of other election info that you need, like polling locations, times, and more. Just again, head to WSBA.com.
All new at 5.